Punishing your opponent's whiffed buttons is crucial to high-level Street Fighter 6. The punish counter system gives you a huge reward for whiff punishing, often a full combo and pressure. Whiff punishing is a difficult skill, but one that you'll get better at over time. Before that can happen, you need to build a good base in the skill. Now the first step to whiff punishing is to make your opponent actually whiff. A common way to do this is to move back and forth out of your opponent's range to make them press a button. When you do this, be careful of crouching medium kicks, as this will punish you walking backwards. Another technique is to get a feel for your opponent's habits, find out what they want to press when, and move out of range. Forcing whiffs is only half the battle, the other half is actually punishing them. Reacting here is going to be hard at first, but I'll give you some techniques you can use to make it easier. First, you need to get a feel for what your options are. Record the dummy doing a move that's easy to whiff punish. I recommend something like Ken's standing heavy punch. Try some different spacings and try to get a feel for which of your buttons work well as whiff punish tools at what ranges. Now that you've got a feel for your options, it's time to actually train. I'd recommend starting with a move that's easy to whiff punish, such as a heavy, and then moving on to harder to whiff punish moves like mediums. Make 3 recordings. One where the dummy walks forward and then back, another where it walks back and then forward, and the third where it presses a whiff punishable move. Enable all 3 options and check the setting to not show which recording is currently playing. Once you turn all these recordings on, the dummy is going to move back and forward and at unpredictable timings press a button. Practice until you can whiff punish fairly consistently. You don't need to get 100%, but get a feel for it. Try to use a few of the buttons that you identified in the previous step to see how they actually feel to use. To make this training a bit harder, you can add more recordings where you add more moves. This will force you to adapt to which button the dummy presses. This drill is good to revisit, but once you've got a bit of a feel for it, it's time to apply it to real matches. Focus on forcing your opponent to whiff and punishing their buttons, even if it loses you games. After you've successfully whiff punished your opponent a few times, you can stop trying to force it, but still keep it in focus. Over time, whiff punishing will become more instinctive and take less effort. Remember that this is a hard skill and there's no need to rush learning it. It will get easier over time now you've built a base. Eventually you'll hit a level of unconscious competence where you'll be able to whiff punish without really thinking about it. It may seem almost impossible to react now, but eventually it will get easier. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe for more educational fighting game content, and I'll see you all next time.